Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and where's today I'm going to be going over the recent Lumber Tycoon 2 updates starting June 25th. We have various exploit patches, always nice. Second, we'll be at the swamp, so I'll meet you there. If you want a more detailed video on how to get to the swamp, be sure to let me know in the comments and I will gladly make it.
And again, you had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Alright, so once you reach the swamp, as you can see, you got a zombie and goldwood right there. But this rock that used to be explodable years ago has finally became explodable again. And it's, for those that are unsure, it is alright, so unfortunately the rock here has already been exploded. I'll put screenshots up on screen right here. There used to be a rock and you could take this TNT and explode it. So and when loading into a base, when you try to hit confirm or cancel and nothing happens, that has been fixed as well. And apparently there's colorless patches of grass in the end times biome. Alright, so right at Wood or Us, right outside of it, right at this piece of road, there used to be this thing called Z fighting, which is when it goes all glitchy and looks weird. That's called Z fighting, and it's at when two parts are at the same y-axis. That's been improved in various placements on the map. And apparently, axe images down in the inventory are fixed. Next up, we have Ice Cube's hitbox when it melts. So, for those that don't know, one of the 2022 gifts, the present had an ice cube inside, which is this. I'll go grab the gift. It's this one right here, the bottom one. And this ice cube, you can take it up to the volcano. So I'm going to show that now. This will be a lengthy process, so I'm gonna put it in the volcano and move on with some other things. Alright, so at the volcano, when you have your ice cube, just like the Thanksgiving turkeys, you can set this right inside, so it, as soon as you hear that music play and you start taking damage, so right here you can lay it down and it will actually start to melt. Obviously it's going to be a lengthy process, so I will come back to that later in the video. Next up, wires have been fixed from an earlier update. Moving on to June 26th, 2022, various exploit patches again. More axe images fixed in the hotbar down below. Debug data in the bottom left corner of the game. I'll probably enlarge it in recording because it's really small. Next, the bull gift texture has been fixed. I don't own a bull gift, but I'll see if I can get images put on screen. The Tropics dock has ladders again. I'll go get over to the Tropics. I'll probably just put images on screen because I don't want to make the trip right now. Lazy boy. Next, What Are Us music in the corner of the store is fixed. I'll go quickly do that. Make sure my sounds are up. Alright, so when you go into What Are Us, you're greeted with that classic What Are Us music. I'll make it loud. And when you went to this back corner where it goes down, you wouldn't hear the music anymore. Now you continue to hear it. There's also that back here. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Black word sound fixed. I don't know anything about that, but I'll put edits up on the screen. Even more object thumbnails and images have been fixed. So for those that don't know, when you press E on an item here, it says basic hatchet, and this is the thumbnail. Some of the images were just broken. Those are all fixed now. Work lights that you purchase and place on your base, they were unanchored. They were anchored, then unanchored. I don't have context for that. Vehicle respawns label fixed, so when you go to respawn a vehicle, it fixed everything down in the bottom left corner, where everything. And the boxed version of this wobblehead has the decal on it has been fixed. I don't have any of that, but I'll be sure to get something put on screen. Then the spork interaction is correct. Once again, I won't have any of those. I'll be sure to get something put up on screen. Light display and fancy furnishings works. I'll get a video clip put on screen because it's night, it's not open. And finally, some network ownership rewrite. And that concludes June 26th. Moving on to June 28th, we have even more exploit patches and fixed new dragger issue. So when you're dragging an object with your cursor like this, Then the wood sleeper, which I will get one. Alright, so the wood sleeper, it's on this right hand shelf. It's this one. So the placing rotation has been fixed. So when you go to place it, it'll be easier to rotate and all that. I honestly haven't used these haven't used these once, so I can't tell you how it is, but that's the rotation, this is the turn. So saving and loading to a slot up here has been rewritten. So then the auto saving has been migrated to a server. Then map imperfections I was talking about earlier has been fixed even more in this update. Then GUI responsiveness increased. So what that means is like the GUIs here, they are more responsive if you like go to smaller screens, and I'm sure that it looks good on phone. I don't play Roblox mobile, so I can't really tell on that. Item ownership issues fixed. So when you whitelist someone in this game, there's always it would have a chance to fling. I don't have anyone in game with me, so I can't really show that. But when you grab someone else's item while you're whitelisted, it would always fling to the side and come back. So that stuff has been fixed a bit. The welcome back menu, so when you join the game, it'll say welcome to Lumberland again. It will not open if menu is already. Holding items from whitelisted users have been fixed, so when you're whitelisted and you can't pick up an item, that has been fixed, thankfully. One of my favorite changes here, so let me grab something that will be good for this example. I'll grab cave axe, sure. So when you're chopping a tree, I'll go bring this. When you're chopping a tree, rather than clicking off and on to chop it, you can now hold your mouse button in. I don't have any way to show that I'm holding my mouse in, but I am. See down here, you can keep clicking, but you can just hold your mouse now, which is thankfully a long-lasted feature. And the tire gift, which was from a couple years ago, it's openable again. And bringing us to June 29th. There's been even more exploit patches. Then structure placement dragger improved. So this, when you're placing a structure, it's been improved. Then Xbox menu navigation's fixed even more. I don't know anything about that. I don't play Xbox. Then Blueprint tool has hover text, which I don't know. I think it's because I'm using Super Blueprint that I don't have hover text. I've seen it done, but alright, moving on to the next one. Sawmill concrete is now can collide, so the concrete below sawmills there has collisions. Reloaded box blueprints can be opened. I'm not sure about that one. Bob's items So in Bob's shack, his items won't despawn. That's in the corner anymore, which is a great feature. In the back corner, even more imperfections on the map have been increased or improved. Chairs properly aligned again, which I don't have any, but there was always offset. Also, the vehicle's centered on the respawn pad now. Dragging items while driving has been fixed, so let's say I wanted to hold this or drag it while I'm driving. You see, it's definitely way improved. This, however, doesn't work with logs. Debug plot colors existed, then they did not. So plot had colors for debug purposes, then it instantly got removed. Driver's seat fixed to eject non-whitelisted players, so when non-whitelisted players would sit in your chair, they would take damage and eject. That's been fixed even more. Then truck network ownerships transferring fixed, so when people are whitelisted, it's better off. And bringing us to our final, then the wobble bobbles are fixed, though. The wobble bobble heads, which I don't know if I'm in an outdated server or what, but they're supposed to be able to attach to the cars, but I can't get it to attach. But it would always anchor the vehicle. And not really a change, but something that I should go over, as it's not many people are talking about it right now, and I feel like everyone should be talking about it, is this. A new game by Defaultio that's been published called Lumber on Skier by Defaultio. This is an official version of Lumber Tycoon 2 without security improvements. I hope this satisfies the need of players who prefer to play in high-risk environments. So pretty much what that means is there's no security on exploits or any of that in this game. So all the exploit patches and Lumber on Secure have been thrown out the window. So hopefully this will start bringing more exploits into this game rather than the main game. As many of you know, that's a huge issue. And huge shout out to the Lumber Tycoon 2 Wiki Discord for all of this. I will leave their Discord server top link in the description. They've been keeping up with the updates in their announcements channel here each time they come out. You see. And that's it for this video, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.